all them people Dame put on that he named, it wasn't like they got a chunk of money and stopped. Everybody kept hustling. They kept going. But you did get my opportunity. I understand that. But after the opportunity, it's about keep going hustling. So he says, yo, you mind if I talk about it? Because me and 50 going through something. I said, I don't care, do whatever you want to do. So he ends up talking about it a couple weeks later. And the nigga says, yo, Cam letting niggas come up and smack him on the ass. I would love to do the things Dame did. Fly private for 5 years straight. Buy 2 mansions in London. You got a mansion in London just for your niggas and then a personal mansion in London for something else or renting them or whatever. You just got mansions in London. We not even from London. You can't buy all that shit and spend all that money and then be like, I shouldn't have to work anymore. I ain't have half the shit I just named. I ain't have no 2 lofts in Soho. I ain't have no 2 mansions.
What's up with it, YouTube? It's your boy Variax. Bumming at you with a brand new video. Hey man, today we got Cameron on Omar Gooden, now Junior, Dame Dash, Mason, why he never at the Rock Nation branches. Man, we finna tap into the to Cameron speaking on Dame Dash part. If y'all seen the intro, y'all know if the video gonna be good. So if you like the intro, man, be sure to like the video. Cause if you like the intro, you gonna like the video. Comment you got something to say about the video or me. Subscribe if you know for the content, man. Without further ado, let's get into it. See what it's talking about.
All right, now this question is kind of, I don't know. I didn't want to be messy like previously what I saw. Another nigga sitting on a chair out of shape, trying to be messy, starting up things between friends. But this is a question I got to know. I saw a Dame Dash interview, and he said with all the people he put on, millionaires that became millionaires, billionaires, he should never be broke. And I'm going to say, I kind of agree with him on that. Because if it not only was it just for him, those people wouldn't have made it to that plateau. So to that, you say what? When he says he should never be broke.
Yeah, listen, man, I seen that, man. And Dame's my big bro. I love Dame, man. You know, I love that nigga like cook food, man. And let's see how to put this, right? You can't. So Dame, you know what's crazy? Because the nigga was interviewing him, didn't even say my name. Dame threw my name in it. He was like Jay-Z, Kevin Hart, Kanye, Rachel Roy, Cameron. I was like, damn. I never had 100 million at one time, you know what I'm saying? Or 200 or whatever. And Dame know this more than anybody else. You can't stop hustling. All them people Dame put on that he named, it wasn't like they got a chunk of money and stopped. Everybody kept hustling. They kept going. You did put Kevin Hart in his first movie. I was actually in that movie with Kevin Hart, Paper Soldiers. And you have to be thankful for the opportunity. But did Kevin Hart keep going on and doing a bunch of other shit? Yeah, he wouldn't be Kevin Hart just from being Kevin Hart from Paper Soldiers. It ain't like you know Kevin Hart from Paper Soldiers and be like, yeah, he owed Dame. Like the movie, it wasn't Avatar. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't Blair Witch. But you did get my opportunity. I understand that. But after the opportunity, it's about keep going hustling. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I'm just using him as one example. But when Dame put my name in it, I'm like, damn, bro. Me and Dame, we be going through these little speak and don't speak. But one thing for sure, I love that nigga, and I don't let niggas talk about Dame around me anyway. But you know, sometimes me and him go through this little thing to where so the last time me and Dame spoke, he called me and he like, yo, you down with the Pap Club? And I'm like, what are you talking about, Dame? Now I seen you with 50. You came in and padded your pockets. What's up with that? I said, pardon me. I said, it wasn't nothing. It was all good. He said, nah, Cam, you can't be down with the Pap Club. That's a Pap. I was just laughing. I said, this nigga Dame is crazy. So he says, yo, you mind if I talk about it? Because me and 50 going through something. I said, I don't care, do whatever you want to do. So he ends up talking about it a couple weeks later. And the nigga says, yo, Cam letting niggas come up and smack him on the ass. See, it always goes too far. You didn't tell me that on the phone because I would not okay for you to say that niggas is coming up smacking me on the ass. because nobody's coming up smacking me on the ass. So then I was like, see, this is, what are we doing here? What are we doing? So then I'm gonna be honest with you. I had a little freestyle I shot a video for, and I was like, it's real disappointing when your OG turns Snaggletooth in the song. And I had him in the video with his situation. I said, I can't even, I love the nigga too much. I can't even put this out. I felt bad after I shot it. But he's on the internet telling niggas, what you do, this is exact words, what you do when a big, strong nigga come smack you on the ass. And I'm like, yo, you violating, bro. Your internet violating, B. So I said, I couldn't even put the video out. I said, I'm not doing it.
And I ain't gonna lie, everybody different though. Some people could easily do what Dame Dash do and talk crazy about somebody, you know what I'm saying? And some people just can't. Like I'm the same way Cam is. Like if I got respect for you, bro, like I'm talking about real respect, like I really fuck with you for real, you'll never hear me say anything negative about you. It's only when you cross me. Feel me? And then even if you cross me, I'll still not bad talk somebody for real. I'll just distance myself, you feel me? So I feel exactly what Cameron's saying. Like I don't know the Dame Dash situation too much, but you know, Dame Dash definitely did say that in the interview, for real, for real.
So he has the movie Honor Up coming out on BT. So he calling niggas like, yo, she just got on the internet saying niggas smacking me on the cheeks, pause. I'm like, yo, I ain't posting, bro. But the thing that got me more confused is because the week before that, prior to him being on BET, he always said he don't need no major TV sponsor, nothing of this and none of that, and he do everything on his own. And niggas who go to the network, that's not independent. I'm independent, this, that, and third. Now you calling and talking about post BET. It goes against what you talking about for me, and I know he'll have an answer to this when he talks. Well, this is a particular source, so you know Dame is very smart and has a high vocabulary, start using words to confuse you. You know, Dame taught me what the word fiduciary means, which y'all probably don't even know what fiduciary means, but Dame is very articulate, very smart, but I don't care. You're independent or you're not. That's the point. Back to the him not having money thing, he shouldn't have to work for anything. Look, yeah, my bad, but like with Dame, I would love to do the things Dame did. Fly private for 5 years straight. Buy 2 mansions in London. You got a mansion in London just for your niggas and then a personal mansion in London for something else or renting them or whatever. You just got mansions in London. We not even from London. We just going to fucking London, hanging out, not saying, you know, I put on my artists or really, you know, more Jim and Jewels, but we was all Dipset, SAS. Just out in London spending money. I would love to have 2 lofts in Tribeca right around the corner for each other. 20,000 for this loft, 20,000 for that loft around the corner. So you got $40,000 a month for just lofts. Airfare, flying everywhere. You know, Dame, I would have loved to have the biggest mansion in Alpine, New Jersey. Dame is the only nigga that I ever seen to this day. I'm talking about to this day, and I've been in a lot of places, and like I said, maybe I haven't been to the right places. I've never seen a nigga with a urinal in their house yet. Dame is the only nigga I see where you go to his house and he got the stand-up shit in the men's room. He got a urinal in his house, in the movie room, a urinal.
Tripping. Basically, what Cam's trying to say is that he shouldn't be broke. The reason that he is broke is because he misspent his money. Now, if we know anything about black people, and this goes for other races too, it's really just immature people. But black people tend to be the most immature, you know? But the thing with immature people be that when a motherfucker get money, the first thing they gonna do is buy anything they ever wanted. Fuck everything else. We just gonna buy whatever we want. And what happens is that when you do that, you're not putting that money back into circulation to be able to make more money. You feel me? So you often go broke. So that's why most of the people that was making hella money back in the day are broke now, because most of them spent their money. Just like the rappers we listening to now, the rappers that's rich right now. In 30 years, 40 years, they probably gonna be broke too. They done spent all the money on chains. They trying to sell the chains back. They ain't even getting a quarter of what they spent for. You know, it's tough.
You go to Dame house, he got a crib in Malibu. Yo, you know these walls are made out of museum walls, right? This is the same shit they use in the museum. This ain't regular house walls. They made museums out. This is museum walls and shit. Bro, if you live like that, you gotta keep hustling. You can't buy all that shit you bought. Not being nice, I'm not even naming half of it. You can't buy all that shit and spend all that money and then be like, I shouldn't have to work anymore. I ain't have half the shit I just named. I ain't have no 2 lofts in Soho. I ain't have no 2 mansions in London. I ain't fly private every day for 6, 7, 8, 9 years. I ain't have no damn urinal. This all the shit you was spending your money on. I'm just good budgeting money, thank God. And thank God I keep coming up with different hustles to do this. Now, did Dame give me my opportunity to get back on my feet? Absolutely. Absolutely. I may not be if it wasn't for Dame, but not because of the initial favor he did for me. Then. He signed me to Rockefeller, and I took off and I kept doing other things and other things and other things. I'm not eating off the Rockefeller money no more.
Facts. And like, now I understand why he'll never down talk, because like, that's the guy that put you on, you feel me? The guy who put you on, you don't never, no matter what happened, he put you on. So it's like, you kind of owe him respect. Even if he disrespects you, you still owe him a certain type of respect because he put you on. He the one that put you in the spot in the first place. Always got to pay allegiance to the OG, the real OG, you know? But at the end of the day, sometimes them niggas be flawed.
Thirdly,
and really, the OG is supposed to be somebody you learn from. So seeing Big Bro going through shit, he getting broke. You seeing that firsthand, you know, like, okay, I know I can't make the same mistakes he did. I gotta keep grinding. I gotta keep working. And that's really what it is. Like, niggas be 40, 50 thinking they could retire. Nah, bro, keep working. Work until you can't work no more. Yeah.
And Dame would testify, when I was getting it and I was signing the day, I would take briefcases of money. Briefcases like the mob, nigga. Like, you know, you show up with your man the briefcase and give the nigga briefcase, opening money in it. Couple times, brought Dame briefcases of money when I first started getting real money at Rockefeller. So when he be like, niggas don't do this and that, no, bro, how long niggas supposed to do? You cannot just stop hustling and be like, the niggas who up, you just be like, I shouldn't have to work no more. You know, Dame know this better than anybody. Until you hit that hustle, that one lick, you gotta keep hustling. And the thing about it is, me personally, Dame lives at a higher echelon, if that's the right word I'm using, than the rest of us. I said, even the best house I live in, me and Dame got to an argument one time. I said, yo, we was going back and forth about some shit. Oh yeah, it was about Kanye house. He said, yeah, me and this nigga going back and forth. He's like, yeah, I just left Kanye house. He got horse shit, you got dog shit in your house. I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, what's this about? Yeah, I'm just saying you ain't getting it like that. I'm like, dang, where are we going with this? He's talking about, I'm just saying, nigga, it took me 35 minutes from the driveway to get up to his house. I said, oh, dang, all right, no problem. He said, you live in a little house. I said, Dave, you never been to all my houses. I said, my crib is, at that time I had a crib in Florida. I won't say what part or whatever. I said, Dave, my crib in Florida is 9,000 square feet. Oh, that's still little. That's a little house. 9,000 square, okay.
Yeah, nah, that ain't little.
We going back and forth. Now we in a full-fledged argument. Fuck out of here. You ain't doing this, doing that. I said, Dave, I own all my houses. You don't own any of your houses. He said, yeah. Who want to own a house in a recession? I said, that's the time to own them. I lose the argument every time. The best way to beat Dame is on a text. You're not going to beat him verbally. So, but to answer your question, I love.
Hey, people like that, they'll follow with some dumb shit just to make it like keep the argument going. As long as he don't be the one stop talking, he feel like he winning the argument. You can't argue with them kind of people, bro. They'll say some dumb shit just to keep the argument going, just so they feel like they ain't lose.
Dame, that's my
real
bro.
talk.
And whatever I can do for him, I absolutely will. But all this shit, you shouldn't have to work no more. And then nigga wasn't even thinking about me, throw my name in, and it's kind of crazy. But you spend crazy. You spend crazy, and you talk crazy to people too. I'm just a nigga who knows you, so I could tolerate some of your verbal abuse, even though you don't consider it verbal abuse. Yo, nah. Yo, imagine sitting you just walking nigga out and say, yo, watch your shoulders, because that's museum wall right there. That ain't apartment wall or sheetrock wall or whatever wall. Nigga says museum wall. I tell Dame talks crazy. Last thing, and I'm just saying, it's his spending. Dame would be set for life if he knew how to manage his money. He made more than enough money not to work no more. But he want to keep hustling, and I dig it. It's in him, pause. That's just something he want to do. But when it's not working out, you can't get mad at other people. I tell people all the time, Dame is like Dr. Brown from Back to the Future. Because people say Dame is crazy, and God bless the dead. Irv Gotti came to my crib one time, and he said, yo, man, you're the only one who could talk to Dame, bro. You know what you should do? Have a talk with him. He said, because when he's up and he's acting crazy, which he's not acting, he looks like a genius. But when he's down and he's talking like this, he looks crazy. You should have a talk with him. And I told Irv Gotti, I say, yo, the problem with this, it's not a problem, but this is Dame. He's Dr. Brown from Back to the Future. And what I mean when I say that is that, you know, a nigga who be telling you, yo, I got a time machine. You be like, this nigga's crazy. But he fuck around and have a time machine. You know what I'm saying? You can't count Dame out. Dame will come up with some shit next year and have another $200 million company. I remember when Dame was going through his shit, he'd be like, I don't give a fuck, I'll make another $100 million company tomorrow. That's what I do. He made 3 different $100 million companies, whether it was Rockefeller, Rockaware, Rachel Roy. He makes $100 million companies, so you can never count Dame out. But you can't get mad at niggas for not spending how you spend and say you shouldn't have to be working no more. Dame, one time, and Bezo is here, Bezo had to walk out the office because I told Dame, we walked in the office. I'm just giving you an idea of how disrespectful his mouth is, pause. Even the niggas he know it, he don't even realize it. We went in the office, he said, yo, where you coming from, Cam? What you doing? I said, yo, I just came from the Bronx. He said, word, the Bronx still there? I thought the Bronx burned down. And I'm like, dang, come on, man. He said, no, seriously, the Bronx still there? Bezo was there. Bezo said, yo, I'm gonna leave, because, you know, Bronx niggas take that shit serious. Niggas like, yo, hell, I'm about to walk out the office. You know, Dame, I gotta go. He's Bezo on 100. And he said, what's wrong with him? The Bronx didn't burn down? This is the shit he does. It's like talks.
Facts.
Well,
hey, that shit crazy, man. What y'all think about that story Count just said about Dame Dash? I ain't gonna lie. Just listening and listening to the interview, you could tell Dame Dash really liked it. For real. You know, everybody different though. You feel me? So you gotta understand what kind of person you is, and you gotta understand what kind of person they is. You can't change what type of person somebody is. If they unnecessary spending, but they got a good habit of making money, hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. You know, he say he broke, but our broke and his broke, 2 different brokes. So we gotta understand that off real. But at the end of the day, man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all still watching right now. Y'all fuck with the vid, so be sure that y'all liked it. I got 3 vids on the screen right now. You gotta click one before you go. Make sure you subscribe as well while you down there. Instagram, Twitter, Twitch at the top. Twitch, I'm live every night. Instagram, follow me and contact me if you want to talk to me. I ain't gonna text back if you ain't following me. And it's been your boy Various, and I appreciate you for tuning in. Stay up, be blessed. Peace.